Hi friends, welcome to Lucky Naresh Physics channel. I am Naresh Babu, Physics faculty. Students, some 10th class viewers asked me to do one video on their syllabus. So I thought if I do one common topic for both 10th and 12th, it will be useful for both of them. So in this session, I am going to discuss about light. In that, I am going to teach these points. First one, introduction. One day, my mother asked to get bag from storeroom. Then I went. I opened doors of storeroom. It's full of dark. I couldn't see anything. Why? Because there is no light. If there is no light, even we are having eyes, we can't see. So light is a form of energy which gives sensation of vision. What is light? Light is a form of energy. Light. Light is a form of energy. Form of energy which gives sensation of vision. Okay. When light falls on objects, what happens? First one, it may reflect. On which objects it will reflect? On opaque objects. What are the examples for opaque objects? Stone, wood, humans, etc. And second one, when light falls on object, it may refract. On which objects it will refract? On transparent objects. Examples: glass, water, liquids. If it falls on objects, it may absorb, because if you touch the object, you will get some heat due to absorption of light. So students, now first I am going to discuss about reflection of light. What is reflection of light? Reflection of light. What is reflection of light? When light falls on any opaque object, it rebounds back to the same medium. This phenomena is called reflection of light. When light falls on opaque objects, it reflects or it rebounds back. It rebounds back to the same medium. This phenomena is called reflection of light. If I take one reflecting surface here, it is a reflecting surface. One light ray hit the surface. Later, it reflects back to the same medium. Here, the ray which hits the surface is called incident ray. And the ray which reflects back to the same medium is reflected ray. A ray which strikes the surface, which strikes the reflecting surface and rebounds back normally. Here, the angle between incident ray and normal is called angle of incidence. This is angle of incidence. And the angle between normal ray and reflected ray is called angle of reflection. For suppose if there is no reflecting surface traveled like this, due to reflecting surface it was deviated from its original path. So here the angle between extended incident ray and reflected ray is called angle of deviation. This d equal to here by subtracting this angle of incidence and angle of reflection from 180. I can get angle of deviation here, that is 180 minus I plus r. So here I got angle of deviation, that is 180 minus I plus r. That's about reflection of light. And next I will discuss about laws of reflection. Of reflection of light. What are the laws of reflection of light? Look at here. The first one, incident ray, reflected ray and normal ray lie on the same plane. Here plane I will show you. See, this is one vertical plane here. Okay. So students, here incident ray, reflected ray, normal lie on the same plane. That is first law. And second one, angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection. What is second one? Angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection. And the third one, incident ray, reflected ray and lie on either sides of the normal. So first one, what is first one? Incident ray, reflected ray and normal ray lie on the same plane. Second one, angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection. Angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection. That means, for suppose angle of incidence 30 degrees, angle of reflection also 30 degrees. Third one, incident ray and reflected ray lie on either sides of the normal. That's about laws of reflection of light. Next, types of reflection of light. We have two types of reflection of light. Reflection and irregular reflection. If reflection takes place on smooth, highly polished surface, such reflection is called regular reflection. For suppose, if reflection takes place on a plane mirror, then you will get regular reflection. If reflection takes place on rough surface, we will get irregular reflection. where we will see this irregular reflection on rough glass. If you observe, for our windows we will use one side rough glass. Why? Because due to irregular reflections, the persons who are outside, they are unable to see us due to irregular reflection. What is mirror? A mirror is a highly polished surface which reflects more amount of light. Here we have types of mirrors. Two types of mirrors. One is plane mirror, another one spherical mirror. Under spherical mirror we have again two types of mirrors. One is concave mirror and another one convex mirror. What is mirror? A mirror is a smooth, highly polished surface which reflects more amount of light. We have two types of mirrors, plane mirror, spherical mirror. What is plane mirror? A mirror whose reflecting surface is plane surface. A mirror whose reflecting surface is plane surface. Such mirror is called plane mirror. What is spherical mirror? A mirror whose reflecting surface is curved surface. Such mirror is called spherical mirror. We have two types of spherical mirrors, concave and convex mirror. Concave mirror. What is concave mirror? A concave mirror whose reflecting surface is curved inward. And what about convex mirror? A spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved outward. What is plane mirror? A mirror whose reflecting surface is plane surface. Here where is the reflecting surface? For suppose if I kept one object here, light ray comes from that object and they will hit the surface, okay, and they reflect back like this. And another light ray hits the surface like this and they reflect back. So here if you observe here, where the reflection takes place, that is reflecting surface. And here if you see concave mirror, a mirror whose reflecting surface is curved inward. So here when light ray incident on concave mirror, it reflects like this. On which surface it is reflecting, that is reflecting surface. So a mirror whose reflecting surface is curved inward. And here what is convex mirror? A mirror whose reflecting surface is curved outward. When light ray strikes the convex mirror, it reflects back. So here the reflecting surface is curved outward. So that's about types of mirrors. Next, characteristics of an image formed by a plane mirror. If you observe your image in plane mirror, for suppose if you are like Amir Khan height, it will show Hrithik Roshan height? No, Amir Khan height only it will show. That means here image size equal to object size. First one, image size equal to object size. Second one, image distance from the mirror is equal to object distance. Image distance from the mirror is equal to object distance. And the third one, it forms virtual and erect image. What is virtual image? I will tell you. Next, it forms laterally inverted image. laterally inverted image. See, laterally inverted image means, for suppose if I show letter B in front of mirror, if I show letter B, then I will get its lateral inversion. How? I will get like this. What is virtual image? How virtual image forms? Image which cannot be caught on screen, such type of image is called virtual image. How it forms? Convergent beam of light forms real image. Divergent beam of light forms virtual image. Divergent beam of light. A divergent beam of light forms virtual image. See what is divergent beam here. Divergent beam means if all light rays travel from one point in different directions, such a type of beam of light is called divergent beam of light. Here, a divergent beam of light forms virtual image. Virtual image cannot be caught on screen. Plane mirror forms virtual image. That image cannot be caught on screen. Next, real image. How real image forms? Look at here. A convergent beam of light forms real image. Look at here. A convergent beam of light forms real image. Okay. And also the image which can be caught on screen is called real image. Usually where we will see this? In movie theater we will see real image. Okay. But it is real and inverted image. But how you are getting correct image? Because they will reverse the film. Due to that you will get exact image. Actually that is real and inverted image. Okay. So here a convergent beam of light forms real image. What is convergent beam of light? If all light rays meet at one point, such beam of light is called convergent beam of light. See here, all light rays meet at point O. Such beam of light is called convergent beam of light. And if you observe here, all light rays traveling from one point, such beam of light forms virtual image. See, all light rays traveling from point O in different directions. Such type of beam of light forms virtual image. Distinguishes between virtual image and real image. First one, the image which cannot be caught on screen. The image which cannot be caught on screen. Such image is called virtual image. And what about real image? The image can be caught on screen. The image can be caught on screen. Such image is called real image. Where you will find? In movie theater. Example, in movie theater, on screen we will observe this real image. Okay. Then second one, divergent beam of light forms virtual image. Divergent beam of light forms virtual image. Here, convergent beam of light forms real image. It is erect and laterally inverted image. Laterally inverted image. Erect means upright. How the object is there, image also like that only. Laterally inverted means if I show letter B in front of mirror, it will show reverse like this. I mean, it will show lateral inversion like that. Okay. And here third one, it is inverted image. Inverted means, for suppose object like this and its image will be reversed like that. So it is inverted image. Here fourth one, examples. Image formed by plane mirror. Image formed by plane mirror. Plane mirror. And also convex mirror. Here fourth one, example. Image formed by concave mirror. Image formed by concave mirror. So that's about distinguishes between virtual image and real image. Students, in next session I will discuss about image formed by spherical mirrors. In that, I will discuss about rules for ray diagrams. Students, once again I am requesting you, please subscribe, share and like my channel. Thank you.